Hello, Calculus 1 Internet students. My name is Robert D. Giovanni. I'm the instructor for the Internet course that you'll be taking this summer. And I wanted to do this orientation video just to kind of get you acquainted with the system that we're going to be using to do our homework and do our assignments, and just the way you're going to be learning in the class. That way there aren't any surprises down the road. So, you've chosen to take Calculus 1 online in an 8-week summer session. So it's a ton of material that we're going to be covering. And let's just get right into this. This is the Northwest Vista main page. I'm going to assume you know how to get into ACES, and then how to then from there get into your courses. And this takes you to a system that we call Canvas. And this is where we will do all of our official communication. So if you need to send me something, or I need to send you something electronically, I'm going to be using the inbox here. Please do not send me something through your Gmail account or anything like that. It has to be done here. And I'm pretty sure you can figure this system out. You go here, you pick your class, and then pick the class you want to send the email in, and then pick who you want to send it to. So you click on teachers, and here I am. And then you send me whatever you need to send me. All right. So in this Canvas shell, we have our home page here, and I'm going to make it look the way it looks for you. Let me switch it over here. So this is what it should look like for you when you come in here. And I'm going to just start off, I think, by going through the syllabus. And as I go through the syllabus, you're going to understand hopefully how the system or how this course is going to run. But I'll just give you a real quick rundown of the expectation. I have a bunch of videos. You're going to watch the videos, and it's going to be multiple hours of videos. It's going to be required each week. You watch the videos, you go online, you do homework assignments. And then mixed in with that, there's a few exams you do online, and then there's 2 exams that you have to do live on Zoom. So that's pretty much it. You watch videos, you do homework, you can ask me questions. You can text me, email me, whatever. So I'll get into those finer details as we go through, but that's the general idea of the class. You watch videos, do homework, and do other assignments. Okay, so let's get to the syllabus, which is over here. And here it is. Let me see if I can make this look a little bit bigger here. There we go. Okay, so first thing, even though this is an online course, you are going to be required to be in a Zoom session twice this semester. It's going to be on the July 8th and July 29th. Those are both Thursdays. And you have an option of being there at 9 a.m. and we'll go till 12:45, or you can go in at 6 p.m. and we'll go to 9:45. That way, if you work during the day or something, hopefully this doesn't conflict. And those 2 dates, okay, the 8th and the 29th of July are your exam 2 and exam 4 dates. So you're going to go in, and I'll explain exactly how it's going to work. But the important thing is for you to understand right now to work your life around those 2 days and those times. You pick whichever one you want to go to. You don't have to tell me, you just need to show up. It's important to know that if you don't show up for those exams, you'll get a 0. And that pretty much will guarantee you won't pass the class. So very important. That's why it's the first thing in the syllabus. Please start adjusting your schedule to work around those 2 dates and times. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned in contacting me, there's an email address here, but just really ignore that, because that's my Alamo College's email. All of our email will be done through Canvas. So this is just in case Canvas goes down or something, you can email me here. The main way to contact me other than through the Canvas email is to text me. Okay, so I give you my phone number here, and you can text me and ask me questions if you're having trouble with something, you're not understanding something, or you keep getting something wrong, you can't figure out why. Just send me a text. All I ask is that at least on the first text that you send me, that you tell me who you are. So like tell me your name and what class you're in, and then tell me what you need. I recommend that if you're working on a problem, you're having trouble like on the homework over a certain section, number 5 or something, take a picture of the problem, and then take a picture of the work that you've done, and that way I can look at it. And then what I can do is I can write on my phone screen with my stylus, and I can circle things, or I can work out the problem for you, whatever it is. That way I can actually assist you. And that's the fastest way to get in touch with me and to get feedback. All right, so I also have office hours Now, these are times that I will be available to you through Zoom, where you can come in and you can ask questions. This is an open session to all my students in all my classes. So I have Monday and Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. And these are the Zoom links. You'll probably have to just copy and paste that into your browser. And here's the meeting ID and password. They're the same. This is the same information for both days. So if you want to just come get help, please, come to my office hours and join in the fun. Now, in terms of materials for the class, you don't need to buy anything at all. Everything is already included in the cost of the course. So the only thing you do need is a calculator, which I'll get down to here in a second. But other than that, you're going to need this code. Okay, keep that code handy. And then you're going to go to this website and you're going to get enrolled in the class. That's a separate website where we do our homework. All right. So I'm not going to go through that right now. I will do it in a second. But as far as materials, you don't need to buy anything. So please don't. Now, even though you're not going to buy anything, the entire course is based on a textbook. And I don't know where my textbook is. It's over there. Never mind. Okay, so there's a textbook. You don't need to buy it. You'll have access to the electronic version of the book. So, but if you're one of those people who wants to buy the book, you can. All right. It's here's the information to buy the book. Now, in terms of calculators, you need a scientific calculator, but you don't have to have a graphic calculator. Now, it's totally up to you. If you're a STEM major, then you might want to invest in a graphing calculator at this point. If you're going to need to take Cal 2, maybe you want to. But there is a limitation on what I allow you. You may not use what's called a computer algebra system, a calculator that has a computer algebra system in it. And there are certain calculators that have that, like the TI-89, the TI-Nspire, CAS. Those are not going to be allowed on tests. And that's because those computer calculators can do what's called symbolic manipulation. So they can pretty much do all of the work that you're trying to learn. And so I need to make sure that you're doing the work and you're not having your calculator do the work. So, and that's pretty common on standardized tests. As you move up and get into higher level courses, these computer algebra system calculators just aren't allowed. So yeah. That's it. So if you have any questions, let me know about the calculator you're using if you're unsure. Let me make sure I'm recording here. Okay, now the description of the course. I'm not going to read through this. You can read that yourself. We're going to be doing Cal 1. So these are the outcomes and objectives that we want to achieve in the class. And these are standard set by the state of Texas. And so my job as an instructor is to make sure that we get through as much of this material as possible. And so we're doing an 8-week course. Normally we do this in 16 weeks. So you have to keep in mind here that we are condensing all that material down to half the time. So it's twice as much material that you'll be needing to absorb over the summer. So I hope that you have balanced your life properly. And this is one of the big problems we run into with internet students is that, you get a student who's taking 12 hours, all online courses. Maybe you're taking Cal 1, making physics and chemistry, and then you're working 30, 40 hours a week. It's not realistic. Okay, so you need to do a proper job of making sure you've balanced your life out so that you have enough time for this course. Just because it's an internet course does not mean it's going to require less time from you. I guarantee that. Now, in terms of your grades, standard grading scale, A, B, C, D, and F, those are the only letter grades I can give a student. And then, how that grade will be determined is the following. So this is the thing that most students are most concerned with, how's my grade determined? So you're going to do homework assignments online. All of them together comprise 10% of your grade, so not much, but it is something. And then you're going to do 2 exams, exam 1 and exam 3. You do those on the computer. You do them on your own time. I'm not going to be watching you. You're not on Zoom. And those just have deadlines. You have to finish those by a certain day and a certain time. So you can do those early, finish those early if you want. Those make up 10% of your grade each. So out of your entire grade, 30% of it is pretty much you on your own without me watching you or anything like that. So most students do very well on that. those exam 1, 3, and the homeworks, because there's different ways you can go find answers and use other computer systems to get you the right answer. So we know that as instructors. So there's got to be some accountability, make sure people are doing the work. So exams 2 and 4 are the big ones. Now they say on campus. This is actually, I need to change that. It's not on campus. This is on Zoom. Okay, so we're going to be doing these on Zoom. And those 2 exams are 35% of your grade each. So if you miss one of those, you automatically fail the class. That's what I was saying earlier. And if you don't do well on these, you can fail the class too. So these 2 exams, I will be giving you reviews for those, and my reviews are going to be pretty similar to the test. So as long as you can do the review, you're in good shape. But you need to keep that in mind that during these Zoom exams, you're going to be on your own. It's going to be you, and you're going to be doing problems. You're not going to be using a computer. You're just going to be you, pencil, paper, and that's it. So I need to be able to see what you do here and what you know. All right, course policies. The way the class is designed, I've already kind of run through this. What you're going to do is you're going to look at our schedule, which I haven't shown you yet. The schedule kind of lays out the day by day, like when things are due. You're going to look at your schedule, and then you're going to, from that schedule, determine what videos you need to watch. Okay, so when you watch the videos, I have videos in YouTube that you'll be linking to and going and watching. Now it says it's 6.5 hours per week of videos. Let's see. For an internet course, that's about right. Let me see. Normally, yeah, that's probably about right. 6.5 hours of video a week that you're going to need to watch just to get you to learn the material. And then after you do that, you're going to go attempt your homework in Webassign. And those assignments aren't timed or anything. You're just going to, do them and hopefully get good grades. Hold on. Okay, sorry. You're going to do those homework assignments. You get multiple tries at each problem. So it's really just about you learning. The homework is about you learning. It's not about, let me get it right. In fact, when you do the problems after you get it wrong a few times, I show you the correct answer. So I expect students are going to do very well in the homework, but it's up to you to make sure you're learning the material. All right, so if you struggle with those homework problems, okay, I actually have another set of videos that actually show you how to work out similar problems. I'm going to show you all this in a minute. I'm just going through the syllabus. This is in the syllabus. So after you watch the homework solution videos, if you can't figure out what's going on, you can come to my office hours for help. You can text me. And then once you've gotten through that homework assignment, you start over. Okay, so you go and you watch another set of videos, then you go do the homework. If you can't do that, you watch the videos over the homework solutions. Can't figure it out, you come join my Zoom, you text me, whatever, right? And we just keep doing this until you get to the exams, okay? And so I talked about the exams, the exam 1 and 3, you do it at home. Exams 2 and 4 will be on Zoom. Now about the Zoom exams, okay, this is really important that you understand this. Those 2 exams that are a huge percentage of your grade. What's going to happen is I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to say, here's the link to the Zoom meeting, okay, that you're going to need to come to. And like I said, you're either going to show up to the 9 a.m. one or the 6 p.m. one. And once you get into that Zoom session, I'm going to then email you the exam. Okay, so everyone's going to come into the Zoom. I'm going to email the exam. And then I'm going to give everyone 15 minutes to look at the exam and write down each of the problems. So you have to copy the exam. If you have a printer, you can print it. But if you don't have a printer, you're going to have to handwrite the exam. Once everyone has handwritten the exam or printed it, we will start the exam. And at that point, you must not have your computer on, but you still have to be on camera. So what most students do is they use their phone. Okay, they use their phone, they set their phone up somewhere in their room, they plug it in so it doesn't die during the exam. They set up their phone, and that phone must show you. So where do I say it here? Yeah, during the exam, you may not have a computer screen turned on in front of you. You may only have the exam and any formulas I provide. I suggest you use your phone camera and place it where I can see you and your entire work area. Now, this is vital. Okay, so I'm actually going to back out of this and go back to our homepage because I want you to see something. The very beginning, I showed a picture of me, and that's just because that's not because I just wanted to show you a picture of me. This picture represents what I expect to see during those 2 exams. Notice you can see me. Now the computer won't be here, okay, because you're not allowed to have the computer during the test. But once the test starts, notice you can see me, you can see my workspace, and you can see that there's nothing in front of me that I'm using that would be considered cheating, I guess. So there's no question that if I'm on video like this, there's no question that I'm doing anything inappropriate. And that's the way I need your camera to be. Okay, so like the camera you're looking at of me right now, front camera, that would not work because you can't tell what's in front of me, right? I could have all sorts of things in front of me taped up to the wall and you would have no idea. So I need to be able to see your entire workspace. Very important that you have that set up that way for both exams 2 and 4. So let me get back here. Okay, so while you're taking the exam, I will be recording you on video. That way we have a accurate documentation of what you were doing during the exam. And then what will happen is once you finish the exam, you're going to send me a little chat in Zoom saying, hey, I'm done. At that point, you can leave Zoom, okay? You can leave. And you will then have, what do I say here? 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I will then allow you 15 minutes from when you finish to take all of your handwritten work, okay, and somehow get all your handwritten work into a single PDF file. Now, most students will use something like Cam Scanner or PDF, JPEG to PDF, or something that turns pictures into PDF, a single PDF file. So take pictures of your work, make sure it's nice and clean so I can see it, and then you will send that to me in an email, and you have 15 minutes to do that. If you don't set up your camera properly during the exam, or you don't send me a single PDF file, then you'll receive a 0 on the exam. And that's it. I mean, there's no, if you can't follow those instructions, in fairness to all students, you must get a 0 on the test. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you've sent me all of your work. If there's missing pages, that's on you, not me. And then what will happen is I will hand grade your tests, and then I will send you back an electronic version of your graded test. Okay. And like I said, I will send you a review for each of those exams. They are optional. They're not part of your grade, but I highly recommend you do them. So just to show you, let me see if I can find, let me find an example of something a student sent me last semester. And I'm going to do a Cal 3 because that won't have any impact on you here. So just as an example, something a student sent to me. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so as you can see, the student sent one file. See, notice it's a single file. It's about 5 meg, all right? And they sent it to me, and let me show you what it looks like. It's not graded, so I can show you this. Okay, so look at this file. Notice I can read everything. It's nice and clear. It's a single file that has 13 pages in it, and I can easily scroll through this. It's very easy for me to make out what the student's doing, very neat. Everything's in order. Number 4, the next one will be number 5, right? So this is what I expect from you. All of your handwritten work, nice and clean, sent to me in a legible manner, single PDF file. Okay, now I talk a little bit here about how to succeed on exams 2 and 4. And I tell you, just read this yourself. It refers to a binder in here. Just ignore the binder. I usually do a binder for my internet students, but because we can't meet face-to-face ever, there's no binder for the class. All right, so I'll let you read through the rest of this because I think it's important for you to just make sure that you understand all these little smaller details, but please read through this. And I think I've covered the majority of what's on that syllabus. Let me get back to that homepage. Okay, so let's bring up the schedule. Let's look at the schedule. And I'm going to show you that schedule in a different format. It's going to look something like this when you bring it up. And what it shows you is June and July. It shows you when things are due. Okay, so it's not the cleanest, prettiest thing to look at, but at least you can see that most assignments are due on Sundays, and it's a clump of assignments. So it's your job to get all these things done by that date, and make sure you're aware of when things are, coming up. All right. So there's your schedule. So here's the way things would work. I know, let's see, class starts on June 7th. You have 2 assignments. These are just quick assignments that, number one of them shows you like how to use the online homework system. You just go through, it's like a tutorial. And then the other one is just a yes or no, you understand the requirements of the course. After that, here's where the real material starts. So you can see you have to do 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Those are all due by Sunday the 13th, all 3 of those assignments. Okay, so what does that mean? All right, let me go back here. That means you have to first go watch the videos, right? So where are the videos? Right here, course videos. I have for this class, and I don't want to confuse you here, all right? I have 3 sets of videos for Cal 1. Okay, the first set of videos are called course videos. And I'm going to open that up. That brings you to a YouTube playlist. And you can see I have chapter 1, section 1. That's the first thing that's due. And then chapter 1, section 2. You're supposed to watch these. These are short videos. They're about 15, 20 minutes long. And this is just an introduction to the definitions, the ideas, the pictures of what we're doing in that section. It's an introduction, right? And then after you've watched that video, you then watch what are called the class lecture videos. Now, the class lecture videos, same thing. I have videos here. You can see what sections are covered in those videos. These videos are very long. These were done in a summer course years ago. And what it is me in a real classroom with students working through the notes for this course. So it'd be like you were there, except you can't raise your hand, but you're going to get the same exposure that you would if you were in a traditional class. And I realized that it's very difficult to think about watching 2 hours of videos, but you can't learn calculus in 8 weeks without watching a significant amount of videos. This is an online course. This is the only way we can deliver the information. So please do not try and circumvent these videos and go to Khan Academy and watch 15 minutes of videos. You're not going to do well in the course. You have to have the big picture of everything. So, it's like drinking, drinking a water fountain, right? You go to a water fountain, you drink, you drink water, right? You don't drink out of a fire hydrant, right? Because there's just too much water coming out and you probably hurt yourself, right? There's a certain amount of material that you can absorb. And so this is a lot of material to have to absorb in a short amount of time. That's the nature of calculus in the summer, but that's what you've signed up to do. And that's my expectation, is that you watch these videos. So after you watch these videos, then you would go do your homework. All right. So let's talk about the homework. So I told you, you don't need anything for the class. The only thing that you do need is this code right here. Okay. So this code, copy this here. You're going to go this thing called Webassign. This is a one-time thing. You're going to enter your class key. So I'm going to enter the class key that I just copied. I'm going to register. Now, I want to confirm that I'm registering for this class. So let's confirm, yes. Okay. And then it's going to take you through a process of setting you up. Now, I'm not going to go through this because I'm already in here, but once you get registered for the class, you will then be able to look at the class. So let's go look at the class here, and I need to look at it the way you'll see it. So here's the page you're going to see. And you have, first of all, you have the ebook. I promised you would have the electronic version of the book. So here it is. You can click on that. You can go through and look at the sections, 1.1 if you want to read instead of watching my videos, or in addition to watching my videos. If you wanted to watch, look at chapter 1, section 1, you could get it here, and you can, right now I'm looking at the exercises. 1.1, here we go. I could read through this. You can print out pages if you want. So there's your electronic version of the book there. All right. Now, your assignments will show up here. Now, there aren't any assignments showing up yet because the class hasn't started, but when those assignments show up, this is where they'll be. All right. Now, communication, we're not doing any communication in here, and we're not doing, your grades will be here, but you also have grades in Canvas. So the assignments is the main thing for you here. And since I can't show this to you because it hasn't started, I'm gonna have to go and show you a different way. So here's 1.1. I'm gonna look at the homework assignment for 1.1. So this is what it would look like when it comes up. So it's gonna ask you these questions, and you're gonna go through, some of them are multiple choice, some of them are free response. Be really careful because it'll tell you in here, like, you know, enter your answers as a comma separated list. So that means you want your answer to be like 2, 3, 4, or it'll tell you use interval notation. So maybe parenthesis 3, 4 bracket or something like that. Pay attention to the little details. They may tell you to round, you know, so this will be there will be a learning curve to this for sure. Students have trouble with the system initially, but you'll get used to it. And don't be stressing out about, you know, oh, it didn't take my answer because I forgot the comma. Remember, the most important exams in this class are handwritten and not using computer. So I'm always going to give you partial credit so long as you're doing the work correctly. There's a palette over here for you to put in like fractions and exponents and square roots and different symbols. So that's the homework. All right. So you've watched the videos, right? And you've watched the course videos, the introduction videos, you watch the class videos, which is me working out examples, and then you come do the homework. After you've done that, if you're having trouble with the homework, I have the third set of videos, which are the homework solution videos. And those videos, what I do is I go through the Webassign homework problems. I'm going to mute myself here. And it's me working through similar problems. They won't be exactly the same, but it's me working through the Webassign problems, right? So this should be a major help for you if you're having trouble. All right, you've got that as a resource. Okay, so you watch the videos and then you continue to follow that schedule. You know, you do the 1.1, you've watched all the videos, you've done the homework, and then you move on to 1.2, do the same thing, 1.3, do the same thing, and we keep doing this, and then you'll get to exam 1. Okay. And exam 1 is just, it's online. You take the exam. I actually should go back and show you this. In the homework, when you get something wrong, I'm going to put this here. It's not going to let me check it because why is it going to let me check it? It's not letting me check it. Okay, well, when you're doing the homework, it's going to, if you get it wrong, it's going to say, hey, it's wrong, try again. And after I think 3 times, then it's going to say like, here's the answer. Okay, so again, it's really about you understanding the material. When you get to the exams, of course, you can't ask for help. It's not going to tell you you're right or wrong. You're just going to do it and then it's over. Okay. All right, so what else do we need to talk about here? I've told you how to get to Webassign, that you need to enroll using that code. Once you're in, then you can do your homework assignments. The orientation video is what you're watching right now. I'll put a link to it here in case you need to go back and watch something. The schedule, again, lays out what we're doing day by day. The formula sheets. So actually, I don't want to do that. Let me do this. These are the formula sheets that you're allowed to have on the exam. So let me go back over here where we have course files. Over here, it says formulas you can bring to exams 2 and 4. So here are the formulas. If you can download them here. I recommend you download these right away and you try and get them printed out because you can use these on the exam so long as they've been printed. You can't be looking off of a computer screen during the test. So download these. I don't know, hopefully you can get to a printer by July 8th. And you can have those for exams 2 and 4. You can have for exams 1 and 3, but those you do on your own time. So I don't care what you have in front of you really. But those formula sheets, make sure you get them. Here are the course videos, class videos, homework solution videos. And then I also have other videos out here. So on my YouTube channel, I have videos I have thousands of videos on YouTube. So if you wanted to, you could go watch some of my other class videos, like if you wanted to. This is just additional, okay? You just go to my YouTube channel. Let me just go back here. If you go to my YouTube channel, let's see, I'm logged in as me, so it's gonna look a little different, but here's my YouTube channel. And I have playlists, for days. I have so much stuff here. What you're doing is the Cal One internet stuff here. So here are your videos, but there's all sorts of other old videos you can go watch if you want, okay? And if you move on to Cal 2, there's videos here for Cal 2 also. Okay, I feel like I'm really forgetting something. Okay, we went through, grades. So I will update your grades here. Click on grades, it'll start showing your grades. I'm not going to do that because it'll won't do anything because I'm not a student. Files, like I said, that's all that has is really the schedule if you want to print that out. Formulas. Oh, also I do have class notes. So during my course videos, I'm going through some notes, and these notes that I'm going through, I can't believe I forgot this. These notes are the handwritten notes that I did on screen. So you'll see me, on screen doing examples and stuff. This is everything I did by hand is here. Okay. Let me see. Class notes. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I thought I had other class notes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that should be okay, I think. Let me go back to, let me see what else. All right. So back to our home page. Discussions. This is a place where you can go and have an open forum with your classmates if you like. I've tried using discussion boards in the past, and unless I offer bonus points, students don't usually use them, but it's here for you. If you need to contact a student in the class, this is going to list out the students that are in the class. And then BrainFuse, this is an online tutoring system that you get for free. This will actually take you to a live tutor, and you can ask for help. The only problem there is that they're not even associated with Northwest Vista College. So the tutor you're going to get is going to show you how to do the math however they want to show you. So it's not affiliated with us. So I can't guarantee that they're going to be showing you exactly the way I show you how to do something, but it's there. And then the student surveys for the end of the semester. Okay, I think I've covered like the basics of the class. Your first task coming in here is for you to make sure you go to Webassign, use this class key, and get enrolled. And your deadline for that is Thursday, June 10th by almost midnight. All right. Then from there, it's pretty much like this is a Cal One college level course. I really don't babysit my students in here. Like, you've signed up for an online course. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer questions, assist you in any way, but you need to reach out for that help. Okay, so I'm not going to be on top of you like, are you keeping up with things? Come on, come on, come on. It's up to you. All right. Now I will send out emails. Try every week to just send out like an update, but please stay on task. Follow the calendar. There should be no reason for surprise. Like, oh, I didn't know we had an exam on July 8th that I had to be on Zoom. No, that's all been laid out for you now. So if after this orientation video, you still have any questions for me, either email me in Canvas or, my cell phone number now, text me. And I look forward to a good summer. If you need anything, let me know. Appreciate your time and good luck.